All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, today is a very interesting day, and for the reason is a little update on the 16-year customer. I said something about it before. Well, we agreed to a price, went over there this morning to cut it, got the first part done, and there's a second part, and it was a little well, it wasn't early, you know, we didn't start till 8:30, but there's dew on the ground, so it kind of bunches up, which there's so much to talk about on this this project right here, this guy. So yeah, so he waited till now to cut it. He actually wanted me to start next week, and I said, look, to put you on schedule, I need to have you on this week, because next week we're out of town. You know, we do a bunch of apartments and stuff, and we're out of town. He's like, that's fine. So we went over there. Dude, I'm on my almost, there's 2 more settings of my deck to raise up, and that's it. That's thick. That's high. And you know, anybody out here that's cutting grass for a living, that's going to get thicker and thicker and thicker throughout the year. Because you're only cutting it every 2 weeks. You're not cutting it once a week. We're cutting it every 2 weeks. So that means you can't catch up with it. I don't care who you are. You're not going to catch up with the grass. And there's 2 more settings left to be fully up decked. I cut my yards at 3 inches, 275, 3 inches. I'm at 5 inches. Because there's a 525 and a 5.5 on my deck. Ain't that crazy? Put that in the comments if you think that's crazy to start off the year with that short. He don't get it detached. He won't let us come in there and cut the death off, you know, and detach it or whatever. This is a big old plaza, guys. This is a huge plaza. I mean, it's middle of the town. It looks beautiful every year because I cut it. I mean, it's probably the nicest property in my town, plaza. And he wants... All right, so I went and talked to him because he was like standing up on top of the hill, like watching me cut. I never done that before. And it was bunched up, but I was letting it air out. I don't know if any of y'all ever do that, but what I was going to do is, because I was going to have to put the deck all the way up because it's already up anyways. So I cut it at like 5 inches, which is ridiculous. I've never in my life. All right, so I cut it at that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm ranting and raving about this, but you know, who else I'm going to do it to? I tell my wife, and she's, you know, I drive her insane with the customers out here. So now I have YouTube, and I have y'all to throw this on. Okay, so he's sitting up on the hill looking at me. I drive up there. First thing out of my mouth, I said, like, hey, we're gonna feather that out. I was just letting it air out or whatever. And he's like, why'd you do it this morning? There's dew on the ground or whatever. He said, why didn't you start somewhere else? Why didn't you start right here in the front and do that? I was like, whether I started in the front or not, whether if it was dry or wet, I'm cutting you, dude, at 5 inches, and the grass is like 6.5 inches tall. I was like, well, we got other problems. And we did. We had other problems. Because, see, I went up on him. Sorry, guys, the camera. I went up on him for what we did last year. You know, that, hey, man, it's been 16 years, man. I got to go up on you, man. It's, you know. So I went up thinking that it was still going to look like it did last year. Oh, no. So I get there. Me and Roberto get there. There's probably 10 new signs on the property. They got another business that's back behind the one that we were, you know, all of them, you know, in the plaza. But they added another business on there. Oh, They got themselves a picnic table area now out in the front with a big pavilion, it's like 5 picnic tables all in a grassy area. Well, guess who gets to weed eat around that, mow around that? When there was nothing there before, I just mow right through there. Boom, 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 done. Now we got to take time and weed eat all that down and everything. So he's added more. And I guess that's what he thought. I went up because I ain't even been there this year to look at it and see. So I start talking to him about it. And guys, I don't even drink alcohol. And he said, well, you were pretty crazy on the phone the other time trying to go up on me and all that. I was like, dude, I ain't went up on you in 16 years. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, you're pretty, I forgot the word he used. You're pretty, ramped up or something, and I was like, he's like, are you on something? I was like, it took me off guard. We've known each other for 16 years. He's a very Christian guy, and I'm considering myself at that. I got my kids in a private Christian school, and it just like, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. What? He goes, yeah, are you on something? Are you doing drugs or whatever? And I'm like, I took my glasses, the crappy glasses, of course, and I dropped them down, and I was like, dude, I'm so high on life right now, it's unbelievable. And he's like, what? I was like, I don't even drink alcohol, but I'm so high on life right now that my life couldn't be any better. I mean, I was like, I was taken away. I was like, I'm on drugs? Really? $25,000 lawnmower, $11,000 lawnmower, big landscaping truck, not just a truck and trailer. I got a landscaping rig, all the weed eaters and blowers and everything. You think if I was on drugs, this would all disappear before I start trying to raise prices on you? I would pawn all this off? I was like, man, really? You just said that to me? Dude, from then on out, I was done with him. I said, you know what? I'm done. And he said, well, I'm not talking to you anymore anyways. He said, your check's under the doormat. It's for a full month. You went up on me, just whatever. And I'm like, you don't want to talk about this? You don't want to continue talking on it? He walks in, shuts the door in front of me, and I said, I see Roberto at the corner of my eye over there reading the front. I was like, Roberto, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Get back in the truck. He's like, what? I was like, let's go. And you know what I did too? Because I like this guy. 16 years. You don't think there's any emotions or anything going on between us two right now? Me and this guy? If we don't have no relationship, that he don't know my family, I don't know his family. Dude, 16 years. That's a long time. He's my second customer, like I was telling y'all before. So I told Roberto, get in the truck, we're done. But you know what I did? Because the guy that I am or whatever, I went over there where the spot was that he said it was bunched up and everything, and I feathered it out, cleaned it back up, didn't charge him anything for what I did today, got in my equipment, drove off. I wrote him a text message. I don't need your money. I don't need your money. And if you don't apologize for telling me that you think I'm on drugs or whatever, and I don't even drink alcohol, dude, I flipped out, guys. I'm not lying to y'all if I didn't flip out. I flipped out. No curses, because I'm a good guy. I'm not trying, I'm not belittling myself to his standards. I'm not doing that. I love what I do every day. It's hot out here, yes, but I don't have to take that. I don't have to take him threatening me and telling me that I'm somebody that I'm not. It really bothered me. And I called my wife, I tried to calm down talking to her, and it was just so bad that didn't even help. So me and him back and forth on text or whatever. And I told him he can keep his money. And I hope and pray that he finds somebody that does it the way I did it for 16 years. Because I never wanted to take advantage of him, and I never wanted him to take advantage of me. So, I know that's a long rant. I had to tell y'all that. Dude, it blew me away. I was like, it's like somebody hit me with a sledgehammer. It was like, I backed up like, what? I'm on drugs? This guy right here got all my teeth. Teeth are good. I got all this equipment. I'm on drugs. I really wanted to laugh like like, and I did actually, I laughed in his face because I'm like, dude, you've known me for how long? And I'm on drugs now because I went up on you? We're doing a property. We're doing a piece of property right now, and I'll show y'all it. I'll do a little drive-through or whatever. It takes us about the same amount of time. We charge them triple here than what I'm charging the guy over there for 16 years. So, yeah, I didn't need him. And I was going to let him go about 4 or 5 years ago when I tried to go up on him then. But you see, when we first stopped today and talked, he tried to overpower me again. And he did it 4 years ago. I'll agree. He put his foot down. He yelled at me. He in a way, he bullied me. He bullied me a little bit. But today, no bullying today, guys. I'm in a different life. I'm high. I'm high on life, guys. I'm stoked. I'm not gonna let somebody deter that from me. So, guys, don't let them do it to you either, man. You're worth something. In life, you are worth something. I'm worth something. The time, that's all we've given these people out here is time. And if we can't make money of doing that or whatever, then we all should go work for somebody else. But I don't want to do that. I love working for myself, but if I can't make any money doing it or whatever, then I will go back somewhere else. I left a job making really good money surveying. But I don't need somebody like that making me feel like crap every day. Or rumors get spread. And I told him in a text too. I said, for one thing, I better not hear people around here in town telling me that I left you because I was on drugs. Because I'll take a drug test to anybody. I'll take a drug test for anybody. I don't even drink alcohol. But you know how rumors get spread around in town or whatever, and everybody thinks that, oh, he's on drugs, that's why he's not doing that anymore. No, that's not the case. It's because he's cheap. That's why. He's cheap and don't want to pay nobody to cut his yard or whatever. That's the facts. So, guys, sorry about this. Sorry I had to go on a little rant. But, man, you got to know out here, man, these customers nowadays, man, you got to, they'll get you. They'll do their best to get you. But as long as you're established and you do everything you say you're going to do and work really hard and build your business up, you don't have to put up with people like that anymore. You don't. You let them go. You open up another chapter in your life. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm opening up another chapter. And sky's the limit, guys. Sky. Whew. I'm high, guys. I'm high. I'm high on life, I promise you. I'm so high on life right now. It's unbelievable. I wake up in the mornings, man, and I am thrilled. Woo! Thank you, Jesus, for letting me wake up to another beautiful day. Thank you so much. That's the high I got. And I wanted to let y'all know. Let's look at this property that we just mowed, and it's huge. It's big. And I'll let y'all see some footage of it and everything, and then we'll get back to it.
Hear the moorhound dogs howling at the moon. Wind coming through the trees sounds like a tune. Whispers in the night telling me to flee. It said, boy, gotta keep moving. You'll be free. Yeah, you'll be free. Starlight dancing with the shadows on the ground.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up today. We would have that plaza to do, But unfortunately, that happened. So, a little shorter day today. We still profited really good from the time, we did that job, per hour. I can replace that job. That's no problem. I'll replace it with something else. So I'm not sweating at it, not one bit. I showed y'all a little bit of the property that I drove around to show y'all how big that property is. Pretty big. But that other one's just the same. And I make triple about on that one than I do the other one. So it'll get replaced with something else. That's fine. I just hate losing a customer that I've had for so long. But, it has to work out for both parties. And apparently he's not going up, and I'm not going to continue doing it at that price anymore. I've grown my business to where it is now. So I hate that. But, open up another chapter to your book and continue on with your business. That's all you can do. So I did order just a second ago some twills for the stand on. So $1,200 plus tax. So it's like $600 a piece. So yeah, but it's going to make that stand on do a little bit better. I got racing slicks on that one side. So I'll show y'all that when it comes in, show y'all me installing them and everything. So, hey guys, you like the channel, please subscribe, comment, share it out, hit the notification bell, do whatever you want to do, man. I appreciate it so much. I'm so happy that I got some people watching my shows, my channel and everything. So, hey man, thank y'all so much. Till next time, peace.